What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for the patience as y'all gave me the time to be able to recover, get my mind together mentally, physically, and emotionally so that I can come back to you guys whole. I'm going to continue to say the dates because sometimes these readings are timeless, but the date is important because it can be something symbolic about that date that maybe you jotted down in a journal, maybe in your notes, maybe in your photos. Maybe it's an important date for somebody that you know. Maybe it gives you information on the energy that you may be going through, or at a specific time, when did the energy begin to pick up. So I'm going to give y'all transparency and understanding and a walkthrough as well as we get into your reading. My sister got me a gift and I'm going to use it on you guys. It's called Black Goddess Within Oracle. So we're going to start with this Oracle deck and then we're going to get into the main message and the energy. Today is it's March 2nd. Today is March 2nd, 2025. I do not have the time, but I know it's like 3-ish. It's 3:13. So 7 can be symbolic. 7 is Cancerian energy, but also Aquarius energy. It reminds me of the energy that would deal with more so logical thinking, making plans. What are you not being true to? Who is not being true to you? Who you not being true to? So 7 of Swords is kind of mischievous, sneaky energy, manipulating energy as well. So what energy needs to be manipulated to be best fulfilling for you versus hurt you and keep you blocked from being able to grow and move forward? Let's get into it, babies. You have number 38. Number 38 breaks down to number 5. We're going to reduce this. 5 is the Hierophant Taurus energy, but it's also Libra energy with 8 plus 3 equaling 11. So something more along the line of legal repercussions, legal legality. So these can be within a spiritual realm or they can be in a physical realm, because remember, Taurus energy is an earth symbol. So maybe balancing your earth wisdom with your logical. So being grounded at this time is very important before making certain decisions and taking action on them. So I feel like you could be starting and stopping things in your tracks, or something can be feeling like something when you start. There could be a person, or maybe your mind, or maybe influences outside or around you, whether it be social media, whether it be something that you're reading, maybe something that you've seen, something that could be making you second guess a choice or a thought. And I feel like you need to follow your first mind. I feel like mind over heart decision at this time, because I feel like your heart can be in one place but your mind can be in another. So whatever you're thinking is a pure way of doing it. So I feel like find the best way or the route that's going to be for you at this time. Also, when it comes to you, I feel like you may be getting back up from a hard fall, a hard stumble. I feel like galactic. I feel like things can be in around your universal, something around you, universe wise, cosmic wise, can be making you feel like a challenge. So maybe there's something that's challenging coming towards you. So maybe your days has been challenging, more challenging than what they normally would be or should be. Maybe you're used to normal quiet days. Maybe you're used to chaotic days, and the opposite has flipped. So if you're having quiet days, you're starting to see a lot of things being shaken up, whether it's around you, too close to home, or whether it's actually within your home. And for some of you, when you're used to the quietness, if you're the chaos, I feel like it's getting a little bit quiet, too close to home. So I definitely feel like somebody could be wondering what you have going on, because you done went silent, you done went mute, you done went quiet, you're not saying anything. But I definitely feel like this is something the universe has put into place as well. So this can be moving away from someone, going back to your old roots, getting back up, putting pieces together. I'm seeing red, so maybe like something could have really made you angry, or something was making you angry, but I feel like you're trying to figure out how to release that. You can have a sew-in, it could be black hair, Brazilian, or it can be Peruvian, or some other, I can't it's a third one. I'm not sure, but you can have like wavy hair, or you can even just have it straight or curly like Shirley Temple. You can have highlights. You can have red hair. You can have gold hair or like gold streaks. You can have a like tannish, bluish kind of hairstyle, like a frosty kind of look. Or something about this color can be symbolic. Number 34 talks about communication. So it's a imagination and in communication. So whatever you believe you can truly achieve. So remember that. Whatever you believe you truly can achieve. So you need to say manifestations. Powerful manifestations that's going to make you feel confident. Powerful manifestations that's going to remind you of really who you are to your core. I feel like you could be used to being within your own realms, but also trying to bend and be flexible for others. At this time, there's no bending, there's no folding. This is all about you. So I feel like open up to what the universe is bringing for you, because something is about to erupt. So I feel like good things is coming. Yeah, 7 again. 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 minus 3 is 1. So 1 talks about the magician. The magician talks about creativity, organizing, progress being made. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. So thinking about the plans that you're putting into action and then taking action. Organizing through your plans, making sure you're jotting down everything and putting it in order, so that way that it's easier for you to maintain and stick to. So this is kind of some of the things that you want to be focused on at this time. I also feel like your wardrobe, I feel like less tighter clothing, more loose clothing. I feel like this is going to help you be more free fitting. So I don't feel like you can't find clothes that match your body, but I definitely feel like free flowing clothes and colors to kind of help you bring in and shift the energy around your spirit. I feel like, yeah. And I also just heard the one song, Don't Mess With My Spirit. So you could be listening to that song, or your spirit team can be trying to help you protect yourself from outside energies that could be trying to come to you. So again, I feel like for some of you, this stuff could be in the past, because this is in a past position where the energy at now is more so along the rainbows. You could be in a biracial, you could be in a biracial relationship. I was going to say you can be in a, what is it? You could be in a same-sex relationship. Thank you. Something could be cracking wide open at this time as well. So I'm getting like an eggshell type of feeling. So like eggs can be significant. Egg cleanses can be significant. Bull eggs can be significant. Something that was in the dark has been shown to you, and I feel like everything that you need to see, you've already seen beyond that. And I definitely feel like you already know the answers, and I just feel like you can be sitting back laughing at this time, or your spirit team could be waiting for you to make a choice based off of the memories of what you've already dealt with. So you've been getting flashbacks of things that's been going on, or things that happened, and it kind of triggers you, or it could be triggering to your emotions, which is good. So you've seen over the mountain, now you have to deal with the traumas that lies within those mountains. So what's being shown is your shadow. So your shadow attribute of yourself is coming to you. So I feel like your shadow self and your light self is coming together at this point. Mermaids can be symbolic as well. I'm also feeling like you can have locks. You can have locks. You can have natural hair. Your locks can be long. You can have fox locks in. You can be brown skin complexion. You can be caramel. Look, I said caramel, and then it say protection. So, and then you got Nagon Mabe out here as well. So I really feel like right now, be on the defense and not on the offense. Right now it's really important for you to play your position, where you at in life, why things is coming to the light. I feel like protect your energy at all costs. Your ancestors are here standing up for you and fighting for you, but I also know that they also want you to really tap into your sexuality. They want you to really step in and step out. They want you to feel good about yourself. They want you to, wear flowers. Spring is coming, so be ready for spring. Look at your wardrobe. Don't be afraid to show off your skin this year. Don't be afraid to ignite your own fears by tapping in. I feel like somebody may need to take a break from divination. Maybe you've used it so much to the point where it's dried out. The messages are the same. You're not finding what you seek. You may need a personal reading from someone that you can really trust at this time. Your blessings is here, but you keep falling out of the rhythm at this time. So because you're emotionally not in place, it's keeping you from being able to fill yourself back up. So you're pouring from empty cups, but you're looking to be poured into. But until you actually deal with the true matter of the fact that there's things within you that needs to be worked on, you're going to stay in this energy of a drought and feeling stuck, blocked, and not be able to move. So you have to shake up the energy. You have to get up, put down the phone, take a break, give yourself 24 to 48 hours and look at the difference. Ask yourself, why do you need to rely on this for that anyway? I feel like we go looking for messages sometimes that not even matter. So you could be looking for, hey, what's going on in this relationship? But what's going on within your relationship with yourself? Because it's a projection and it's a reflection of what you already know. So if you're dealing with people, they're only a reflection of something within you. So you have to look at the things that you need to correct for yourself, and you need to take accountability for yourself, how you feel, how you move, and allow others to move in a manner that they need to. Allow people to be free for yourself, and be open for others and adventures. I feel like be daring. Go on Groupon, go on Eventbrite, go on your local Facebook, or go on some type of event where you can be in a safe place with other people to mingle and meet new people who are on a different vibrational frequency. You can't grow when you're in the same energies dealing with the same people. Even if you want to go back to your past energy, go find new energy in a process to kind of get the old energy intertwined with the new, so that way you can find a balance for yourself. But if you don't do these steps and do things in that accord, you'll only be focused on the wrong things. So you have to turn your thought process around. You have to reshape your thoughts. You have to redevelop mentally at this point in time. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, but I'm just explaining what the cards are saying. This is for entertainment purposes only, so please take what resonate and leave what don't. Do not go applying these things to your life. Use them as a motivation and use it as a clarity. Use it as a tool to better yourself, not hinder yourself. Use it as a tool to be greater, not to be suffering. Because you can get caught up into that as well. You have 5-5 out here again. So 5-5-5 is going to be very symbolic. 4-5s can be symbolic as well. For some of you, you could be working with Oshun. And for some of you, you can be working with Oya. You'll know who you are if you are on that level of ranking. Some of you are just now stepping into your spirituality and you are confused and you don't know what to go. You don't know what this is. You don't know how to take it. You just, things happen and it's wow. That shit was just it and now this shit happening. It's a real thing. It's just being able to look at things from a spiritual standpoint and a spiritual point. We have 3 eyes. The 2 on your eyeballs, and then the 1 in the center of your head. So we're able to see physically, but we're also able to see things intuitively. It takes understanding, it takes self-awareness, and it takes self-discipline, and it takes to be firm on your beliefs, because you'll doubt yourself. And the moment you doubt yourself, oh boy, do that bring in a lot of disturbance. I'll tell you, because I'm a witness of it. A lot of things I understand because I understand the energy. And some of the things I've lived through, so I can tell you, whew, it's a lot. Understanding how to manipulate energy is not easy. It takes time. It's not something that you can just jump into. If you jump right into it, you will make mistakes. Mistakes happen. They're your lessons to grow and know what not to do, what to do, and how to cater your spiritual practices for you and your spiritual growth and you and your spiritual team, based off of what knowledge is based off of your heritage and your lineage. Ashe. If you understand this, I need you to put a 1 in the comment box. If you have any stories, please share them in the comment box. But please don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to tell your stories. When was the last time you felt somebody tried to, manipulate your energy? When was the last time you felt drained? Who was the last person that you was around? You don't have to say names. You could just drop this person I know, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I've been watching, you know, individual people, and I know who energy I've drained, literally, and I know whose energy been draining of me. And I've been watching things go through like spiritual warfare. I've been literally watching the spiritual warfare. I've been in it, I've been out of it, I've been watching it. I'm on the sidelines. Obviously I'm back where I should be. I'm done with the lessons that needed to be taught, and I'm done the growth that I needed to understand. So it's really a lot about your life lessons. That's how you understand your spiritual self. So your higher self is definitely, it's a lot. If you are interested, please tap in. Go to my link. You can I'll be hosting a first session free tarot course class or whatever on March 8th, which is Saturday. It will be hosted from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It is Zoom. Tap in just if you're curious, just to see what it's like. But you can learn to build your intuition. You can learn your soul tribe. It's really fun. It's nothing, no cost to you, no games, no tricks, no anything. So if you want and if you live, tap in if you have the time. I'll remind myself to consistently post about it, but I definitely know you'll love it, you'll like it, and it's really organized and it's legit. So it's fun. It's some games that we'll play that I've created that I think that others will find very interesting. And if you're already a tarot reader, I feel like if you are looking for a tribe, I feel like you should tap in, because I feel like you can test your intuition, you can test your skills, you can, you know, see how far you've grown, because you can measure your growth with this group. You can measure your growth with this class that I'm teaching as well. You'll understand what's a distorted view, from which is an illusion, from which is your reality of things. Masks are falling off. If you are interested, please put interested in my comment box, and I can also drop the link to you for the participation and how to give you more information and insight into this situation. And that would be more so along the lines of how the tarot course will be working. All right, let's get into it. Shuffling. What else do the collective need to know at this time? So in reverse, now we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, okay? This is outside of you. So outside of you, I definitely feel like there is an offer here. And I feel like the offer that's being is unsatisfactory. So you can be walking away from a person, or a person can be walking away from you, or you and a person could have decided to just call it quits, or both parties just stop talking on each other's own accord. And I feel like one person feels like they want to go back, but going back, they know it's going to come with a very bad, you know, with a lot. So someone's searching and looking, and I also feel like somebody's searching or maybe watching somebody. Yeah, somebody's watching somebody. Somebody's waiting patiently to wait for somebody to like get to a certain level before they come back. So I feel like somebody could be silent at this time, and the reason why this person on the outside of you is silent is because this person want to watch and wait for you to get to a certain point. So reach a certain achievement here. They waiting to see if you even going to reach anything. So maybe they feel like you're starting something, but you're not going to be doing anything with it. Or maybe they watching you and they know that you, because this is like somebody who is out in the spotlight. This is somebody who watches multiple people, but when it comes to a specific person, maybe 6 people out of 6 people, you the one that they're watching the hardest. I feel like maybe you're more challenging, maybe the ego, maybe you strip somebody's ego, and this person feels like they need to figure out a way to get back at you. It's like you keep tagging and tagging and tagging, maybe because you're non-responsive. No action, no reaction is an action for some people. No statement is a statement for some people. Silence is an answer as well. So you can be silent and mute right now, and someone can be waiting for you, but I feel like no answer. No one's moving at this time. Yeah. There's a lot to be said, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Maybe to other people, maybe to family members, but they're not saying nothing to you. Yeah, this person is not going to say nothing at all. I feel like this person, if this is a relationship, this person, I don't feel like you and this person is no longer a match, because the Queen of Wands is in reverse. So the Queen of Wands being in reverse, this outside energy, I really feel like, no, there's like, it was a match, but I feel like the woman can be in a vindictive state, or the woman can be in a like, she's not balanced. The masculine energy is very calculated, very balanced. I feel like this person is very upset and angry, but they're very patient as well. I feel like they feel this person's going to come back to them, and when this person come back, I feel like they're going to do everything they can to chip them down. So if you dealing with a person and you going back and forth, this person's very patient. This person wants you to come back to them, but this person wants to expose you. This person wants to destroy you in some type of way. They'll work very slowly, but they'll work to hurt your emotions. They'll play with your emotions. They'll feed you enough, but they'll, look, you got the lion here, and then you also have the lion here. So strength here and strength here. So there's a person who's literally trying to figure out how to put you in your head. Look at how I got the card set. You may have been able to get under somebody's armor by something that you said. Your words cut deep. And now when it comes to a contract, I feel like there will be, I feel like when it comes to a contract, there's a death to this energy, but I feel like someone may be trying to go back. I don't feel like this person is going to be able to go back, but there's a possibility, they can't. I feel like they can come and go, but not as they please. I feel like, there's a lust. There's a lust here. There can be a lust for a lick back. There can be a lust for, or a desire. I feel like there can be someone who want to communicate something, but I feel like they ain't got nothing to say. They're going to stand on business. So they'll find something else to occupy that time. I don't feel like a third party. No, I don't feel like a third party. I just feel like this person is just exploring right now, trying to figure out how to get their money up. And when they get where they going, they're going to, if you don't level up before this person, it's like this person will level up and then want to come back and, flaunt in your face like what they have and cut you off to kind of hurt your feelings. And so if you is in competition, or if somebody's in a silent competition with you, they're moving themselves because they want to move in silence. They want you to wonder about them. This is the wondering person. They want you to wonder what they're doing. They want you to, they like when you come at them sideways, because it makes them feel, it makes them feel some type of way. It makes them feel like they got your undivided attention, but they also taking your attention off other things or other people, or the focus off of what you need to be focused on, if that makes any sense. So someone's really good at they like dealing with their emotions. Somebody's this masculine or feminine, whoever this is, energy have no gender. They're really good. Look, you got the Four of Pentacles holding on to that Empress energy. This person is really masking how tight they holding on. You hear me? They're not letting up. They thinking about you. They standing on business, but they still holding you close, but they're cloaking themselves so you can't see them. So somebody will be watching you, but you won't be watching them. I feel like this is your sign to move on. And I feel like let that person watch you level up and be happy. Because why would you want to watch somebody else level up and be stuck in the same place? That's crazy work. Don't do it. So right now, your spiritual team is asking you to slow down right now. Focus on your home life. Get your home into balance, because on the outside, it's too many outside influences at this point for someone that can be disturbing them. If you on the outside worried about a relationship that's not yours, don't even focus on it. Let it go. I feel like it's keeping you trapped, or keeping you stuck, or keeping you bound. And it's no need for that. It's keeping you in a position where you're not moving. So you need to focus on your money. You need to focus on your energy. You need to recall your energy, recall your power. And you need to ask your spirit team, what do you need to do to kind of help you heal from this situation? What lesson was you learning in this situation? What did you need to learn about yourself in this situation? And what's the best way practically to move forward? So you need to shift your perspective at this time. And it's kind of crazy because the Hangman came out and it talks about the perspective. So you need to switch your perspective and focus on collaborating with new people, collaborating with somebody, but not sitting in a room or just sitting on a couch or just chilling in a car. You got to be out and about. So you need to be out and about. And you need to identify and you need to shed light on your own, you know, shadow at this time. So I feel like contracts need to be let go of at this time. They are being rewritten and reconstructed. And when it comes to a love relationship, if you're wondering, something is totally dead here. And I feel like what you don't see coming is too much of a burden in either direction. So the best practice is to move forward and start fresh and start new. So it's time for you to reset your emotions, start new, focus on you, focus on your babies if you have children. And then, you know, leave the dust in the back. Because look at this. Look at all this that you'll be leaving. Look at this. And it's crazy because my light can be a whole lot brighter. It can be a whole lot brighter if I put it closer, I guess. So that's symbolic. I said my light can be a whole lot brighter if I brought it closer, I guess. So you need to go reach for your light. And look at all this yellow. We talked about the number 7, the 7 of Swords. We talked about the number 7, the Chariot. That's strong energy. That's crazy how these 7s is here. The only thing that's hidden and that's not being shown is the 5. Because the 5 is the lesson that you're going through. So to answer one of you guys' questions right now, one of the lessons that you are going through right now is to learn to slow down and be patient. Learn to check your emotions before making actions. Really watching and paying attention to red flags and take it for what it is. Either you're going to deal with it or you're not. Making choices and decisions that's going to be best beneficial for you and not just benefiting the other person's need. Not, you know, stripping who you are to become the version somebody else wants you to be. Be the best version of yourself. I feel like you have a hard time at really trying to like not see the truth, but the truth is there. Somebody have a hard time meditating. It'd be a real good thing for you right now to cut your losses, sit with yourself and feel the emotions. It's going to be very uncomfortable. It's not going to be a comfortable feeling, but you need to, because that's what's going to help you release this energy. Once you release the energy, things will start speeding up for you within the next 8 days. So stagnant energy will be moved, but you have to mourn it. Look at this crazy. This is the stagnant energy that's in this card. That's the 5 of the Taurus energy. Taurus, Virgo. Or we could say Taurus, Capricorn. Capricorn, Scorpio. I have Pisces, Aquarius. Gemini, Sag. Pisces, Leo. Pisces, Sag. Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Sag, Leo, Sag, Leo, Gemini. Those are all the signs that's dealing with this energy. Yeah, that's all I have for these. I'm going to give y'all 2 more decks before I pull out of here. So the next deck that we're going to tap into is the astrology deck. This video is a little longer because I've been gone for a minute and I have energy and messages to relay. But the other messages will be 15 to 20 minutes moving forward. I do have a lineup, so prepare yourself. Make sure you turn on the notifications for my videos because I have a lot of videos coming and I know you guys is going to love it. It's going to be collective readings. The collective readings will be by the sign, so the specific zodiac. So it'll be a fire sign, Sagittarius, dealing with a water sign, Scorpio. So those will be streamed YouTube. So tap in, tap in, tap in. I will be making edits for TikTok as well. So tap in, tap in, tap in. Let's get to it. sextile energy, as we talk about that fiery energy, a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So this is kind of clarity around the message that we've already been talking about. It's a lot of fiery energy, hot and cold, cold and hot, hot and hot, cold and cold, matching energy. You standing on business, I'm standing on business. What type of time we on? That's the type of time that I feel that everybody or majority of you may be on. Some of you can just be eating popcorn, watching this shit go down in somebody else's life while you living your best life. You just want the entertainment. I got it. You got the 6th house, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Again, this goes back to what I said again at the very beginning. It's really time to focus in, lock on you. There is going to be some things, but if you shift the focus, deal with your emotions, let those emotions go, you'll get bored. When you get bored, tap into things that used to be interesting to you. It's going to be hard, so you're going to have to force yourself to kind of do it because it's still an energy there that don't want you to move on. So in order to move on, you got to kind of force past the energy. Even if you don't want to do it, do the shit anyway. And then once you start doing it, the energy is shift for you. Give it about 15 minutes, it will dissipate, and then you'll be back up in the energy and have the energy to do what it is that you want. So take that for what it is. So you need to focus on your daily life. You need to make a plan. What is your plans? What is your goals? So some people have a hard time making plans. When people say make plans, you may think, oh my God, what is making a plan? Making a plan, you guys, is really simple. What do you want to do in the next 30 days? Start small. Let's do this. What do you want to do within the next 2 to 3 weeks? I'll give you that because we're in the beginning of this week now. So you have all week to think about what is it that you want. This is your task. When you do it, put done or put a heart in the comment box. You got 3 weeks to do this though, so save the video. The second thing you're going to do is the second week. Hopefully by the middle of the week, which is Wednesday hump day, you have figured out the wisdom and the knowledge that you would like to focus on what goals you are going to set. Okay, do you want to go to a nice little light dinner? Even if it's by yourself, it may be uncomfortable, but if you got the money for it, why not? It's tax time. I know you got it. So during this message, so tap in, find a local restaurant, maybe 20 miles, 20 minutes within your range, your radius, and then drive to it. Sit down, enjoy the menu. It's going to be uncomfortable, but think about what you're doing in this time. You're out by yourself. You're learning to be by yourself. You're seeing it's okay to do things by yourself. And you actually literally save more money, especially if you're in a relationship where you have to cut the front or, you splitting the cost. So it depends on you. And even if you're not, it may be just be good to be in your own company because it's your company. If you want to watch a movie while you eat, do it. I mean, I've done it, but a lot of people have done it. I've watched them. I'm a people watcher. But low key for real, everything is in practical details for you guys right now. So it's really about being practical and being more detailed in what you want and what you like to feel and getting to know what you like and what you don't like, what's your comfortability, what's your uncomfortability. Learning no is a real thing. I heard too. I heard it's learning no. So be bold. You got Earth coming out saying persistent, patient, and practicality. Again, being practical, being persistent in your daily goals and your daily discipline. You have to embody the energy of an Earth sign, which would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn energy. Virgo energy is very good at organizing. They're very good at being calculated. They're very good at being communicated. They're very creative. They're very smart and creative. I'm giving you that. They're quiet, but tap into that energy. You're allowed to. If you are wanting to tap into money, Capricorn, baby, go get a hitters. They about their bread. They breadwinners. So if you focus on your bread and the bread winning, baby, let me tell you something. Tap into that Capricorn energy because, like I said, you'll be disciplined enough. It may take 3 weeks. It may take 4 weeks. It may take 3 months to embody the full energy, but it's just like with working out. You have a muscle. And if it's weak, you have to use it consistently in order to build it up. But you don't just jump right into it. You start small. So you start with a small, achievable goal. When it comes to Capricorn energy with your money, what do you want to do to bring in money? Think about that goal. What is your hidden talent? Do you have any talents? What talents do you think you do have or you don't have? What talent would you like to know? Get to know or learn. Those are important. Moving forward. So, the last energy is Taurus. Taurus energy, we know is we hear that they are stubborn, but they are very artistic. They are very hands-on, and they are builders. They are go-getters, and they are able to make shit happen. So if you want to make it happen, Captain, I would embody all these energies. I would get to know all three of these signs. And I mean personally, call on your signs. Ask for their understanding. Ask for their energy. These are things that you can learn. These are things that you can teach yourself as well. I'm not a person who's money hungry, so I'm dropping gems. It's really all about intention. It's really all about seriousness. It's really all about discipline. So what type of energy are you ready to embody? Because your 6th house, even if you don't have Earth in your 6th house, you can embody that energy. White feathers can be symbolic. A white bird can be symbolic. Wings can be symbolic. Maybe chicken wings can be symbolic. A feather hat can be symbolic. Or like a duster can be significant. A handle, angel wing or angels can be watching over me can be symbolic. Or angel watching over you can be symbolic. You can have a skeleton necklace or a skeleton chain or like some type of chain that goes around your neck that's made of bone. Like a collarbone or bone collar. You could be wearing the color white. You could have a rose tattoo. So last one, and at the bottom, your 10th house and Chiron. We did just leave the energy of Chiron leaving December going into January. That was talking about old wounds and trauma. This trauma was to be released. So you should have looked at all your wounds and seen why you do the things you do. If you don't understand what was going on within this traumatic situation, the first 2 to 3 weeks there could have been a lot of situations that could have occurred that was very unwelcoming or very disturbing or very uncomfortable for you. This could have been small arguments. This could have been misunderstandings because Mars is, retrograde was going on too. So communication could have been, backwards. So you could have been learning a lot about others, but what did you learn about yourself and how others respect you or how others view you? Look at that, because what did that person do to hurt you? What do you feel like you do to hurt yourself? What can you do to heal from that? And what do you need to heal from that? And what do the other person need to heal? And can you really help that person? If not, then you might want to kind of slowly distance yourself, because you can't fix anyone. A person have to want to heal themselves. You can engage, you can motivate, you can inspire, you can help them to the best of your ability, but you don't deplete yourself in the process. You are focused on the 10th house and your 6th house again. 10th house is about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So for those who are looking for love, you may have found this video. This video is not about love, but it is about learning to heal from your love relationships, whether it be with family, a friend, a coworker, a business that maybe you're rekindling or you lost. Whatever it is to you that hurt you, or whatever trauma as a child that you experienced, childhood trauma, this can be something that you need to deal with at this time to really heal from that. Give yourself time. There's no I in team, because right now the team that you have, you is not in a relationship. It's not. The team that you have is not in a relationship. Your team building is going to be more so friendship based, and your friendship will turn into a relationship when it's time. So do not be impulsive. Don't have an expectation, but do be a leader, and don't follow the crowd. Be your best self. Libra energy, consideration, fairness, and harmony. That's all you can ask for. What are you willing to sacrifice for your peace? What are you willing to sacrifice for your bread? And I mean that in a good way. And this is like not no sacrificial anything. It's sacrifice as in, what are you willing to give up to get more money? Are you willing to get a second job? Are you willing to start a hustle? Are you willing to, go back to school to learn to and advance your money. So what are you willing to sacrifice? Laziness, procrastination, settling. These are the things that I'm asking, what are you willing to sacrifice, so that we are clear. Again, I'm very thorough because I don't want people to misconstrue or have the wrong thought. I'm not going to be for everybody because I am a straight to the forward type of person. I'm a straightforward type of person. Man, I'm channeling, please forgive me. But yeah, I'm a straightforward type of person, so I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be straight honest. And if you like my content, please share my content. Again, please like my content and subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification on for more messages. I am Keesh. The last message I'm going to leave you guys with is an ancestor's message. It's a postcard. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agree to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. I definitely hope this helps you guys. Again, I appreciate you all. I love you, and I'll see you all soon. Welcome for those who are new. I am Keesh, and I will see you soon. Hopefully, tap into my TikTok. Bye.